problem. Nana don't patch me the last World Cup qualifier squad list taku to Otto de buy. Nana don't patch me the amount. And semester wa fa eno no toto. Foforo na aba no ho. Ne fa to so mami. Mestre wa me the amount na fa to so mami. Pese me hwa ade bi. On said the last one no, it was against Chad and then Madagascar. It was against Chad and then Madagascar. Now, players are Otto from no. Lawrence Atizigi, Joseph Wallacott, Benjamin Asari. These were the three goalkeepers. And then another the better Facebook, so the two Facebook and so. Mr. Ramon join here. Meka players are the last two World Cup qualifiers, no. Your boy, you know. Coach Otto Addo. That was in March, 2025 March. Yeah. So it was, I think 21st March, and then yes, but then it was around that same time. Yes. It was Chad and then Madagascar. March, yeah, no to the first squad list way. And San and Radi and but say I share March there no. Now, Nanado de Atoso. Into who Lawrence Atizigi wo. Yeah. Joseph Wallacott ho. Benjamin Asari. These were the three goalkeepers. Now, coach Obekaya, sa game way. And Otto Addo Bekachere say Benjamin Asari and I see a number one goalkeeper for the Black Stars. Because in training, no, Benjamin Asari and approve say. Now, Honke Kanu was soro. Say the other two goalkeepers and I coach my boy. Okay, good. And so Obekaya, Ghana for
This
Obekaya,
is Connect
those
Sports.
2 games, you know, Benjamin Asari manned the post for the Black Stars.
Yeah.
And eventually, Yakobo the Unity games and all kind of Unity games.
Me
You know,
kepa.
the Nigeria say, you know.
Sure.
Nah, you're not treating that. You're some 4-0.
Yeah.
Yakobo Unity games, you know. Benjamin Asari once again had the nod to be in the post for the Black Stars.
Okay.
So once the goalkeepers near me and some defenders near Gideon Mensah. Ebenezer Anan, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Alexander Jiku, Jonas Ajete, Razak Sensen, Kingsley Schindler, and Kamara Dini, Mahmoudou. Midfielders no Thomas Partey, Elisha Owusu, Abu Francis, Kudus Mohammed, and Nest Nyama.
The last one, no.
Yes, the last one there. No. Now, in him no forwards no, you were Antoine Semenyo, Kamau Dean Suleimana, Jordan Ayew, Jerry Efriye, Inaki Williams, and then Christopher Bambunsu.
Okay.
The previous one in March. No? Now, coach, who won't say the latest one? No, Nanado, Sankebi, I mean, so with me, your magic, and I will be away. Once another way out to one, another way out to her.
It's another fair from an magic in the Hatuni.
Yes, I go with me, Samamia. Because you need to me, who to me, be a hand to the magic never. Kind of saying, we in the Hana.
For Kuta Tebini uncle.
Now, Nanado Bayamaye, or Yamaya and a more join here or Facebook. Wow, but join your Facebook Live, Nibia. Images, no. The players, you know, almost Jessica Corno, and no, yeah, the match squad list, and maybe see a differentiate. Send a bank for joining your home. Until 7 to meet me. Now, Nanado the bat or the battle so. So the Toswa.
Another that to do,
yes, in the current one, all right. And at the previous one was left.
Sure.
Now, previous one here, the players in you know, Ejina Hono, no more Hagino. And at the current one, the Enra, you to the squad list or the Abano, who to the picture and Kwanada. Yes, but no Basha, Ubon said, Ceciano, and Radia no to the Bayan, Ubon said, keep us in a back with him. Walla got a film. Emma Joseph and Anna Babishim. Joseph and Anna see a kind of St. Patrick's Athletic on Nababishim. Now, defenders, no, Ubon say, Kamara Dean Mahmoudou. Onune film. Emma Torek Lamte and then Caleb Urenchi Omomaba. Caleb Urenchi no Yakobo Unity Cup no. Any other bed name, coach or Bo correct.
Okay.
Mo kai Caleb Urenchi and I say mo amon kai no Unity Cup no. Boy no boy number 2 na ice oyetuntum kakra. Na ne rasta no. Ice and get yes. Caleb Urenchi no ono no boss number 2 no. Now akwenya beda ho ama no wasanso ayeden asanso ababio nti Kamara Dean Mahmoudou mediama boy no ono ne film. Now Jonas Ajete no asanso aba because Jonas Ajete no was in the previous collab who come fin ho no na who realize say the earlier one first one in March no sure. There was a name Elisha Owusu it was retained Abu Francis in the Chad and then Madagascar, Abu Francis was there. Okay. But then in this particular one, coach, Abu Francis has been omitted. And I say has been omitted.
Okay.
He's been omitted from this particular squad list. And he had Ibrahim Usman. Now, he's having a very good season. Okay. But then Ibrahim Usman, Oba, Onye Bimbo.
Then bench one or
Oba onye bi mbo. But then position no. Na yede na ba be no. Sa position na Abu Francis no so far the number of games that we nyama Black Stars no. Na okay kana kosoro.
Okay.
Meka asem be si asem so.
Okay.
Ena Abdul Salih Samed wasan so aba. Nti bo hu say now players be a omu fi mu sometime no oma san so aba. Ena enim ho no mo no Joseph Pentel so asan so aba. Na abeka ho. Now coach, of course, Obe realizes say majority of players na Omabo and Otto Addo in the World Cup qualifiers no omo an omo ho. Majority of them, which is good. But then in as much as say a year good no, there are some questions and me person me bisa, coach. Offer the local scene na. Your ball season every year no. A preseason and a clubs no more year than omo year. If because of that, say a beer Kamaruddin Mahmoud lose in a position now, I very much understand. But then Tariq Lamptey hasn't been active. Into why is Tariq Lamptey in there? Coach Mpacho what I say? Kamaruddin Mahmoud no, your ball league na wie. Media man year preseason. And say be a coach and the say be on shutdown share near. Which I very much agree because top 4 you crap your boy no cry. He wasn't even a part in the team and come. And say be a coach no, saying come about top 4 na and coach and between I share no. But then he hasn't been competitive. If the coach and the cast or dropping, I can very much understand because he didn't call Unity Cup and a coach and said Kofa.
Okay.
If I might, but Tariq Lamptey no coach, he hasn't also been competitive.
Okay.
And so why is he there? In the last 2 games at Brighton and Bono, Tariq Lamptey hasn't even featured. So why has he appeared in this particular kind of saying list? Now, how come midfield Honomona coach? Abu Francis in your game na your boy. Against a kind of say Madagascar, Chad, our Crossport Stadium. Yes, player we be you Thomas Partey film. Sa boy na meeting home come on.
Abu Francis koko bi tenten kakra.
Ono rasta na wabo or a koko or tenten kakra. Coach Oba and we also the stability of the band film. Yes, we had total control. We were dominating the game. But in as much as we were dominating the game, on also buy or also the extra bites at the band film. So if you are coach, na say but qualifiers no. Yeah, you would have to look at continuity.
Okay.
And so why is Abu Francis not in there? Yeah, midfielders he's the most cumbersome and as a combative midfielder.
Okay.
Open midfielder and near thing. Yamboke crowd, Yanjabo na. San Crawford more no ni na. Obi ani mbossing Abu Francis.
Okay.
And so yeah, midfielder no. You need balance. Midfielders no to Afro no. You need balance.
Okay.
Midfielder's name. Now, coach, I am very happy, Sir Joseph Pentelaba. Okay. He's one particular player. I think but then we often don't give him that needed opportunity.
Okay, World Cup.
Hey, he was literally like our best player.
Yeah.
Sa World Cup he was like our best player. And he dropping Otto Addo there for and these are Sabata Fridays yes, no, these are some nature Joseph Pentel. And it was a very painful moment for the young boy. Because now we 3 of our best players at that time now. Joseph Pentel was that. He was our best forward.
Okay.
In Nigeria, boy. Now you're in the film. Wasanso Nyakwenya no, Wasanso Aba. As to what I say about qualifying, I say unqualified, I had 2 games way. And a better. I like the fact that Jerry Free is in there.
Okay.
Because Unity game, on also Akwenya, he proved.
Yeah.
And then even before the Unity game, the few times now when you Akwenya the mother Black Stars and a coach, or say, oh man, Akwenya obey abo. And so there's continuity.
Okay.
But then aside the continuity, I also feel say Enka there were certain players, coach in Kbia. And because the coach no more Akwenya.
Okay.
Me, I am not a fan of local players.
Okay.
Your local boys Oma chere say, Omo Akwenya no coach nema. Coach omo hwie. Omo ntumi mbo.
Are serious?
Yes. Omo Black Stars Akwenya no omo ntumi mbo. Even when you lower it and then you narrow the conversation down to the Chan. Chan omo show competitors no omo ntumi ni omo mbo.
Chan.
Yes. Omo show competitors na. Omo ntumi ni omo mbo. So me sanso narrow conversation from Chan. Now me sanso the ba another competition and on cry lower than Chan now. The Confederations and then the Champions League. Yes, sure ma. Your boys need to mean sanso mbo.
Okay.
And so on the basis of that, I am of the view, say, your boys, your local boys, because your league is not strong, because we are lacking quality, into me and local boys, I really don't want to make a lot of your kind of saying, wait for them.
Okay.
Oba realize I want to Razak Simpson so him. Razak Simpson doing him because nations, they've also not been very competitive. Your ball league in the year.
Okay.
Because in Pachuati, I am sure that's the reason Razak is not there, Kamara Dean Mahmoudou is not there. But then there are teams that work room coach, they've been competitive and players now a very good reason.
Okay.
Coach. In as much as I don't advocate, I'm not a strong fan of say my local boys Akwenya to the Black Stars coach Kromha why in a bit me a convince you say Albert Amoah doesn't deserve a call up
because Albert Amoah
yes
okay
why in a bit me a convince me say Albert Amoah doesn't deserve a call up
okay
ball Albert Amoah ball last season this particular season Asante Kotoko over top 4 now almost she. But sure, Moshe, their best player was Albert.
Match one
cry. But their best player was Albert Amoah.
Okay.
Almost you. Their best player was him. Go one na Sante Kotoko share in 3 games. He was the one that scored it.
Okay.
Yes, our problem or messy a lot of chances.
Okay.
Albert Amoah no or messy chance pa or messy chance pa. But then aside that, one my a very good reason. Kamal Dean and I say Suleimana, Kamal Dean Suleimana. They see wako Italy no about Atlanta.
Yeah.
He also hasn't been active. So why is he there? And then I say, you see, we are coach and I say, oh, but qualifiers are. Qualifiers, now, if for nothing at all, at least, I will say we have about 90% of a team,
sure.
Always being there. Not 10, 5% in our and no, I 1, 2 be almost no, on my you, on my Nemo baby, almost no, they want to be team now. But come out into the man, coach. He has really not been active in the just ended season and then even season, yeah. And so on what basis is he there? I'm not saying it's a ball no nimbo.
Okay.
Or yeah, there, unimbo nebo. But then on what basis and a woho? The numbers any how better more numbers how better more numbers in a year?
Far better.
How better more numbers in a year saying come out in there. Into why is come out in there?
Okay.
Kwame Poku near the Nico Genemu Unity Cup, but went to me ambo, but even with that, and the numbers in a year.
Okay.
Coach, what's in common? I say, this is the national team where the very best of players are supposed to be playing.
Okay.
Our best of players now was a representative. It was a representative of mine. And mind you, these 2 games are very crucial. Okay. So it means, say, very crucial. It means that in every department, you need players are 1, they are fit. 2, they are ready. And then they understand. Yes, Kamal Dean, when it comes to exposure, and then knowing what is at stake, he might have it than Albert Amoah. But then at this point in time, Albert Amoah, are well prepared.
Than Kamal Dean.
Exactly.
Though he's a local boy.
Or a local boy. But in the preparedness, it was so. It is the same preparedness, and a coach, Edijina so, or the ma Benjamin Asari there number 1.
Yeah.
Because Bogus no more buy, no more form on any soro. Or my hockey canoe training grounds and I never form. It was below par.
Yeah.
Like you said about Manchester United.
Yeah.
And so if that is the reason there, then coach, I am thinking, say, Albert Amoah should have been there because if for nothing at all, Asante Kotoko both season a year, they've been Asante why active? Asante Kotoko why active?
Okay.
They are playing competitive football, and we've seen these boys. Maybe can I say me local boys no coach. Yes, someone film of them.
Okay.
We don't go to blasters ni ma me awfully ya coach. I didn't na manya wa. Ye they idea awful coach name coach. Ghana haya no crowd no wan ko ball baby o. Na Ghana haya Craspo Stadium haya. Na is a for trifanable. But Razak Simpson by no coach. Obe boy fire.
Okay.
It is the reason in the other games on Razak Simpson here then airball.
Okay.
But bomb and fire. But then Sanya Mani na it's my point is basically simple. Kamal Dean hasn't really been active like that. Onimbo nebo. Born a dear, born a Kamal Dean onimbo saying Albert Amoah. Onimobo. But then he
currently did.
Yes. Albert form on a was through. Albert numbers in here. Say a born a numbers game. A numbers game. It is the very reason Connect FM would always pride ourselves. Because Obahanom now, numbers nature say, ye be a mobile, ye na ye ko Kumasi. But Kumasi na ye kono, ye no say ye do a same manzo. Your competitors na fe no metu if you are crash station ho.
And the new way to be as well.
Yes. Ye do a same manzo. Ye any omu ko. But ye do a same manzo, a fe no metu if ya. Ya twi mo bebre. O fa numbers na chere say, how better more fun e was so. It is the very reason, and so apart from that, I really don't have
much problems.
Yeah. Okay. Problems e benya na say on the match day no e be a coach na enko hu players na hye.
Only you problem.
Yes. So when go players na hye and no be problem no. But aside that coach, I think I'm going to be futuristic.
Okay.
One shot Benjamin Asare no on number 1 in this 2 games no. Yes. Okay. Coach Benjamin Asare form no about for more.
So it's me do.
Yes. I think that 2 days ago na me wudi nkomo and na ye ka. Say na ye tiro se bibisa na ye ka. Ye di Benjamin Asare ho nkomo. Say no Benjamin Asare form no. Coach it's sunny.
It keeps on dropping.
The form is sunny and it is a cause of worry and a cause of concern. Because no the first choice goalkeeper as a stance. Yambo game bi aye. Otto Addo mbeka nchire se wasasa. So as a stance, or the first choice goalkeeper for the Black Stars. And so once he's the first choice goalkeeper for the Black Stars, nationally, we don't have to be very interested in his performance. Also, mining interested in his performance.
Okay.
But no sure Benjamin Asare says here, form is sunny and full.
So I'm sure I number 1.
One shot Benjamin Asare and one number 1. And
Better
even with
bench.
that, yes, better on a bench. And even with that. On the same form level now, coach. I am thinking, say, and can be any goal stars on goalkeeper Yimano Kobino. Then go so near not
ahead of
Benjamin Asare.
Okay.
Yimano Kobi should have been given an opportunity in this particular this call-up. If we are using the same numbers game, Yimano Kobi numbers, yeah. Yimano Kobi, no. One, he's also even very young. Benjamin Asare in the 32 or 33. Yimano Kobi in Fiena, our form. He's young. And so if for nothing at all, if you are dropping Benjamin Asare, there's a Lawrence Atizigi over there. Abia. So Becca say Abia. To me for rare and say Yimano Kobi. But then there's a Lawrence Atizigi over there who, for me, I don't even know the reason you're dropping Benjamin Asare by number 1.
Or the last, Ben reflexes in Shada, okay. But you are saying reflexes in Otto.
But league na ya Bowie, ya naturally say, Yimano Kobi performance and what's Rossin Benjamin Diano.
Okay.
League na ya Bowie na atre. League na ya Bowie na saying, atre say no, Benjamin Asare in performance and Yimano Kobi Diano. Coach difference wom.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking, say, Yimano Kobi, then ko same penny for a day, boy no.
Right.
Monfreno, Ombra, Oba, I mean, have a good look at him.
Sure.
And your friendly match, be an offer. No, Debbie, have a good look at him. He can man the post. Because if Benjamin Asare can man the post for the Black Stars, then Yimano Kobi can equally man the post for the Black Stars.
Okay.
And so I was a bit, na na kakra, say, numbers, performance, actually say, Yimano Kobi diano, I was so.
Okay.
And so why is he there? Albert Amwa, numbers, performance naturally said no, it was Soros Kamal Dean Suleimana. And so why is he not there? I kind of say Tariq Lamptey. He has really not been active. And so why is he there?
Okay.
That is my worry. But apart from that, that's an American. Apart from that, the players would have to come. Or they would have to understand the assignments. Assignments, and they say, 2 games. We are playing against Mali. We are playing against Chad. Mali ni yakoho yakosho 2-1. Omo no coach. It is going to be a very, very difficult game for us.
Okay.
Chad game, and I don't want to say that it's a done deal. Because Chad, over J5 for her. So now we are playing away. 4th September, we are playing away against Chad. Obviously, we would have to go and win that game. We need that game now. Now, Mali, no coach. You do or die. You Mali game. You do or die. Yes.
This one you boo. This one you chat. This one you boo.
You Mali game. You do or die.
Because I say American air kono ye.
Oh, a poverty alleviation scheme.
Okay.
US no. Canada, US, Mexico no. Coach. Who's a kufor buy?
This is Connect
or the
Sport.
HIPIC buy. Yes. And no. HIPIC no the buy.
Sure.
What I say? Now we know a poverty alleviation scheme.
We can't afford.
Coach, only my destiny are tied to this particular. Only my destiny are tied to the Black Stars.
If you come a man for the for sale about one castle.
Yes.
For sale. For sale. Obi able to do for sale about the car who biano.
The destiny are tied to the Black Stars. Nanado theatre. The destiny are tied to the Black Stars.
The kind of for sale.
Or they are bomb you.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Two men's.
Also the
no.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the man America World Cup ya.
A man for destiny.
They stay beyond them way. But World Cup now.
Nanado no you say I call World Cup. Man go streamy. US.
Yeah, okomba.
Aha. Oh, they go about. Oba command use no.
For two kumisin. In your qualifier.
Coach, ni abo boy di na say obeso chere say answer na adebeti no dey eba na. Aha, you.
All right.
It's a coach.
Yep.
Many man no see no. I mean, what I want to say is the players would have to understand.
Okay.
There are 2 games